Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Double RPG here, and welcome back to Double RPG Livestream, or his Mega Man X Legacy Collection Marathon number 2, or Mega Man X Legacy Collection number 2 Marathon, where we're going to get back on track with Mega Man X6 on the Nintendo Switch. And in the previous episode, when we first started Mega Man X6, we actually got done with the first 6 of the Maverick Investigators, or we'll just call them Mavericks for short, but yeah, we took care of those guys ahead of time. So yeah, in this episode today, we're going to take care of the rest while we're at it, and we're possibly going to you know, kind of piddle around a little bit and try to go through some of the extra stuff that we haven't even seen in the game yet before we actually take on Gates Laboratory stages. But yeah, Gates Laboratory stages, there'll be a little bit until we get to those. But for the time being, we're going to just take things here on out with see how well we go with them. Anyways, let's go ahead and start the game back up of Mega Man X6. And I went ahead and turned up the volume a little bit since I could barely hear jack squat on my end. But hope you all are having a great night tonight, as I am. I just got back from Sunday, where it was me who was pretty much just trying to go through a busy day during that day. But I thought I was going to be live streaming for you all, but during that day, I was going to do a fighting game, but I decided, you know what, I got better things to do. I mean, I had work I had to do, and I was trying to help my family out with doing some yard labor yesterday, so, and I finally got some more recording done for Final Fantasy XII Revenant Wings, which I hope to God that I actually get done this week, and hopefully my family does not even give me any more give me any more tasks for me to complete, so that way I can actually get the thing done, or get done what I need to get done, and that way I can move on to Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift. But anything could go wrong, and I really hope that's not the case. So if anything, if that were to happen again, I'll be like, oh, you can't be serious. But anyway, let's get in a good damage barrier for X right there. But with Zero, we can go ahead and we can equip some of his other parts too, like the Master Saber, because equipping the newer parts for your characters, they will actually make them a lot stronger with the new abilities that they have on them. And we're actually going to try out the Blade Armor X. So let's see how far along we get going on with this, and hopefully we'll get what we came and what we're coming for, so that way we can actually get more of the Shadow Armor. So yes, we're at the North Pole area, and as with every stage, I'm skipping what Aelia has to tell me. But anyways, our first main obstacle here is going to be the avalanches, as you can just plainly see. The thing is, with these avalanches, they're big chunks of ice coming at us, but in the meantime, we have to deal with that of the Nightmare Virus, who is trying to give us a hard time at this time, but obviously it can't always give us a hard time for where we're at, but if it does continue to give us a hard time, then that's going to prove problematic. So yes, we're playing more Mega Man X6, rather, because, well, I figured that now is the perfect time that I get back on track with it, because it's been a little bit of a hiatus since I played a Mega Man X game, and I figured now would be the perfect time to do so, to get back to where I was, because I still need to finish up this game, and, you know, there's plenty of other games that I do need to finish up on top of my long live stream series for Trails of Cold Steel 2, which started not too long ago. About a couple weeks ago. Oh my gosh, I hate that when that happens. The traction just when you're on these platforms, it really sucks, because you're trying your best to get over from one spot to the other, but the thing is that the game does not want to be very kind to you, especially when you got all this crap that's coming right in front of you. You know, like good old Nightmare Zero here. And with slippery controls, but then again, this is in lieu to ice physics in video games, which I think I've stated so many times, which I'm not a huge fan of, by any means. Ooh. I'm going to, let me see if I can actually try to get up there. Because if I can get up there, because this is where the Dr. Light capsule is, and we actually saved that wolf Reploid in the process, and, yes, we're getting another piece of the Shadow Armor, and it's for the leg upgrade. And, that way, if we have the leg upgrade when we're using the Shadow Armor, we can actually stick to walls, so we'll pretty much be like Spider-Man in a sense. And there's the Nightmare still giving us plenty of trouble. I think we could actually... I think we could have actually went through those things of ice that are, or those cases of ice, but thing is that they were blocked off by ice. And with the blade armor, we can actually do the charge blade shot. But the thing is that we need to be holding down the, we need to be holding down the shot button, and then we do a charge shot with the blade. But I find it to only work unless if the situation is actually pretty dire. But otherwise, just don't. Okay, go ahead and skip that part. Come down here, save this poor poot. And we're gonna have to do a little bit of rigging, so that way we can actually get up here without, you know, being trapped by the entrapment of ice, which is not easy. There, yeah, there you go. There, now we can go through here, because we want to climb up this way. And we're gonna have to fight some more of these ice blocks. And the thing is that if we stay down in the ice blocks too much, then we're gonna, you know, we're gonna die. But if we get, you know, if we get scrunched up by so many of them at once, we're gonna lose health. Oh, come on! I got that. You saw me get that. That was bullcrap. I can't believe that, but it's okay. We'll try again. It's just, again, with the slippery controls, I'm not a big fan of it. See? If we get entrapped by the ice like that, we'll instantaneously die, so... Yeah, we're pretty much in a creek without a paddle if we keep, you know... if that keeps happening to us, so that's why we gotta be jumping at all times. But of course, we don't have to worry about the Reploids who we need to save, since we already got them saved prior, before, you know, losing a life. Now we're gonna try to get that one again. Okay, finally we got it. But still, we haven't got the goodies from those sections that, you know, that were blocked off from us. But anyways, since we come over here, we're going up against the Blizzard Wolffang. And with Blizzard, or with ice-based enemies, they are going to be weak towards fire-based weaponry. And with that fire-based weaponry, we did get, what? Oh, what was it? Magma Phoenix, or whatever the name, or no, Blaze Heatnix's weapon, because that's going to be the thing that's going to defeat Blizzard Wolffang. Are you the Nightmare Investigator, Blizzard Wolffang? Yes. I came back for this important mission. An error cost me my men, and problems for Gate. To add to that disgrace, Reploid researchers trapped me and... Never mind. What's done is done. This is my mission. I'm sorry, but I will delete you, Maverick Hunter. Sorry. Anyone's gonna be deleted, it's you, Wolfie. You can actually see that Blizzard Wolffang doesn't really seem like he's, you know, in any writhing pain from taking those shots in from the heat or the fire sword or the blaze sword. But yeah, just keep this going until you actually defeat him. and then he'll be down for the count. So yeah, as you would have surmised, that's pretty much his weakness right there, is the flames from his sword. So, by any means, make sure if you're going to defeat him, that you defeat him without any problems. Anyway, for those of you who are not familiar with my content on, on Twitch, I live stream a multitude of games of various genres, but mostly that of JRPGs. But I will slip in some other genres in the mix, like side-scrollers, fighting games, adventure games, just anything, you name it. So, if you come to the right place to actually see me, get into some really awesome, fun stuff, then you've come to the right place. Anyway, we got the Ice Burst, and fires ice blocks you can step on. And we also got the Hydroga, and when we hit the jump button while holding up, we can actually stick to the ceiling with Zero, and then we can use his Z-Saber to actually slash down at enemies to where we spew out chunks of ice toward enemies. So, if that makes any sense. Anyway, Blizzard Wolffang, an ex-leader investigator of the North Pole area. One day, his team members were attacked by Mavericks. Although Wolffang was able to defeat the Mavericks, his team members were annihilated. Researchers who opposed Gate schemed to dispose of Wolffang and took advantage of the incident. They made it look like an accident. Wolffang was thrown into the cold sea. I did it, but I was deceived into doing it. So, yeah, looks like it was Aelia who ended up doing it, but she was deceived in the process, so she did not have any prior knowledge of what would happen, if that were to make sense. Okay, let's continue. And our next area is going to be this lovely place, the Recycle Lab, but seeing as how there's already a problem on our hands, specifically with this this lovely dude, we're going to skip it for the time being, and we're actually going to go back to Commander Yamark's stage, and we'll actually use the blade armor as X once again, so that way we can actually go through this stage, and we can actually get towards the areas where we need to be, to get some of the extra things, like, energy sub-tanks, and all that other good jazz. Probably would have been a good spot for me to actually show off the charge shot, or the charge blade, like that. Yeah, so it's pretty much what that does, and really, do we need this to happen when we're in an area where this is not even necessary? There's no red! There's no red! At the stage select for this stage. Now we have to deal with this crap? Game. Are you joshing me right now? Obviously you're not. But, I would like to think you are. Okay, so that's not gonna work, but we're gonna have to climb back up. And we have that nightmare who is giving us quite a nightmare right now. But, if anything, we got it. Okay, so how are we going to get over there? Yeah, it's apparently going to have to be some way we can get there. If anything, I would assume we would have to use Zero, since we don't have that ability for X to where he can jump up that high. But we can actually use X for this instance when we actually go up this way, instead of going down, because we can actually do this. And if we head this way, not only will we find some Reploids who we can save, but we can actually get access to the portal that will actually take us to the alternate reality of this stage, if that makes any sense. While we still have to deal with the strobing lights that are constantly giving us problems. So yeah, I mean, if there's a stage that's currently, being so much of a headache right now, and you need to actually, get some other things at this time while you're waiting, this may be the perfect time to do so. Otherwise, you're gonna be boned. Gosh. Just when you wish the shadow armor would come in handy during this part, but obviously it's not coming in handy. Or I could be using Zero if I want to, but the thing is that I do need to go through, like, most of these stages twice in order to get what I need. Anyway, come up here. There is a Reploid researcher we can save right there, but if we go down this way, we actually can go through that portal right there. So now we are actually in the alternate reality of this stage. But more of these stupid strobe light effects. Oh, why? I don't get what's the point of this. They gave me so much trouble when I'm trying to go through this stage. Whenever I get that chance. And obviously, they're becoming even more problematic than now, or than ever. If that makes any sense. I mean, my god. Did this really need to be a hindrance, or did this really need to be in a Mega Man X game? No, it doesn't, and thank god that's over. We didn't have that many researchers to save around that time. But anyways, if we actually what we want to do is we want to get the Meteor Rain, because if we use this against the boss that we're going up against, and you'll be surprised who that boss is we're going up against. He's a returning character from Mega Man X5, and you shall see right about now. Yep. Dynamo. Are you alive? Dynamo! You look well. You are so persistent. Before I was protected by Sigma, but now I will take control of my own life by making use of the nightmare. Dynamo, don't waste my time. Leave here. So it's simple. Give up the nightmare soul and go back. Yeah, if you do this, you'll actually see him drop a bunch of these green nightmare souls. But you have to be quick, or else he's going to, you know, make it harder for you to actually collect those things. Ah, jeez. But anyways, we collected as many as we could, but thing is that you could actually come back to these stages much later on and go through the alternate realities again and find them so many times as you want to collect Nightmare Souls that you missed out on. You are too strong. We'll meet again, X. But yes, those are the mini hazards that you will face when going through stages like that. So, I mean, especially with that boss. But those green souls, they are actually worth a lot. So definitely take advantage of the situation and get them by all means. And that increases X's rank to the SA Hunter class. So let's go to the stage select screen, and now we can have him use 2 different abilities. And we're just missing one more ability for X that he can use on his own. So he can use a quick charge, which I think I'm going to go ahead and equip that for him. And with the X parts, I think you can only equip either 2 or 3 for X, and then you can equip 1 limited power-up as well as 1 normal. But I could be mistaken. But anyway, let's go ahead and get that other power-up for Zero. And what is that? That is a shot eraser. Basically, his Zero's Z-Saber will turn purple, and that way you can actually make it easier to erase shots that come after you. Okay, so Commander Yamark stage. That is done for the time being, so we're gonna go to Rainy Turtleoid, and I swear to God, if we get another bunch of strobe light effects going on in the stage, I'm leaving and coming back, because I'm not gonna put up with that crap again. It was already problematic when we went through that crap. Oh, no! I'm leaving the stage. This is unacceptable. Ugh, gosh. I hate the strobe light effect. Strobing light effects in this stage. They are so unnecessary, and they don't need to be there. Ugh. But if this keeps going, then I'm eventually going to have to bite the bullet and, you know, go through the stage as is to... just to get what I need. Ugh. Really, game? Is that how you're gonna play? God, it's like the RNG in these levels, just to, you know, make them normal, they don't really make any sense. Okay, we'll go to the Laser Institute, since you made things so much of a problem. But speaking of which, we already went through the Laser Institute so many times. I mean, we already went through it once, and that's how we were able to defeat Hymax that way, so if anything, we're kind of just in the middle of just retracing steps. But, hey, it's a good way for us to recollect Nightmare Souls. So, just think of it more as a grind fest, just to get what you need. Yes, I already know how the trick works, so don't contact me, Ilya. I know what to do. I don't need your guidance. I don't need your pity, rather. Oh, God. Okay. Come on. Get your butt over here. Line your shot over to the thingy. Thank you, even though I did take a hit for the team. Get these stupid mechanical flies out of my face, please. There we go. And, as before, we're gonna be going down straight, so that way we can actually... But first things first. Okay, so in order to do that first, we just do the normal. Okay. So we'll just do that. Get access to down here. While still getting frickin' just frickin' harassed by these things. That's what they are. They harass you like you're nothing. Fly harassment is what I should call this. Get up here. Thank you. I've never seen so many flies give me this much trouble. There. There we go. And if we were to do that, of course, that will actually make it to where we can actually, you know, get down to this part. Oh, I got a bit too greedy. There we go. Okay, now we can go down here. While, avoiding all these dudes. Okay, now we're done here. Now we can go to the portal all the way over in this section. While also having to deal with these shenanigans, and of course I missed that Nightmare Soul, but, I'm okay. So think of this as more of a catch-up episode, if any. Oh, right. Yep, if anything, we're gonna need the Shadow Armor for this, because there's still some people that we have not even saved yet, so we'll have to make that a priority when we come back. Okay. So, I heard that probably the biggest game this week, aside from Dragon Ball FighterZ on the Switch, is that FIFA 19 is coming out this week, too. I don't know how many of you are interested in FIFA. I know I'm not. But apparently it's coming out on all current generation systems, including the Nintendo Switch. I think EA saw the potential where, you know, that the game actually did so well on the Nintendo Switch, FIFA 18, that is. And they were like, let's put the next game on there. But then again, EA has not done jack squat to promote the Nintendo or the Switch, and honestly, I kind of find that to be disgraceful. Okay. Now we're back here again. And we're going to be going up against Dynamo once more. And of course, in order to hurt him, Dynamo, you are alive? I'm sorry if I made you worry, but you know what they say, discretion is the better part of valor. We now have the nightmares and the imposter of Zero. Did you come here only to tease me? Just leave now. Why don't we talk a little longer? Say, let's see who has obtained more nightmare souls. You say that, but I'm gonna have to steal yours. Ugh, dang it. There, give me your souls. If we were playing at Zero, this would probably not take as long to actually get the rundown on him. Because, yep, he already has all his nightmare souls, so we pretty much got him off of him already. Or got them off of him. But yeah, that seems to be his weakness, is the Meteor Rain. Whereas the one weapon you get with Zero, after you defeat Rainy Turtleoid, is where he's squatting down and he does that, you know, somersault slash where he's stationary so many times as you want to. So that's the way you can actually hurt him like that too. So, little FYI for you guys right there, in case if you didn't know. Okay, so now we're at GA rank for X, and we only managed to save one person, so let's go ahead and save our progress while we're at it. Okay, let's continue. And then at the Inami Temple, I'm going to try it again, because if this does it again, and from what I've heard, with the license from FIFA, EA is contractually obligated to FIFA on all current major consoles, so the Switch is required. Oh, okay. And hello, Meower. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see that you're on the live stream. I was wondering when you were ever going to come back. And thanks for clearing up that confusion on my end. So I didn't even know if, you know, if there was a reason why FIFA games only appeared on all consoles. So it's a good thing that you cleared that up. Okay, so, yes, tonight we're going through Mega Man X. For those of you who did not get caught up with why I'm playing this game again, getting through most of it anyways, well, I just want to get this game finished, but we may not finish it tonight, but as we'll be going through most of the filler stuff before we enter the final battle, but at least we're making some progress again. If anything. And I love me some progress. Oh, jeez. And we don't even have to save any more Reploid researchers in the state. Well, except for the ones that we missed out on. And then the ones we missed out on are going to be near the end of the level. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, so if I'm destroying those barrier nodes, because that way that'll destroy the barrier of what's controlling the acid rain, and it'll make it easier for us to actually destroy that device. Now, the top rank to get access to all 5 nodes, I think you have to be at the UA rank, and I got a bit of confession to make. I never got into the UA rank when playing as either X or Zero, so if I don't get it through this playthrough, then that's just going to be how it is. And if you're wondering what armor this is the blade armor. One of the couple armors in the game where it actually works in tandem with the Z-Saber that X has on him that he obtained from Zero, who vanished, or who was supposed to die in Mega Man X at the end of Mega Man X5's canon ending. So that's why that's why the armor's actually quite special for for X in this game. The ones that he can get access to the battle armor. Okay. Now we're here, finally. And since we're here, it's actually time for us to go through those places that we couldn't get access before because they're so long and narrow. But they are actually in very tight spaces like that. And they can be a bit problematic if you're not that too careful. Oh, geez, just like that. This is probably one of those things that you're gonna be wasting a lot of lives here. So you found my Golden Sun videos, and found my video on YouTube, and then went on to stream. Oh, that's cool. Well, I hope you enjoy the Golden Sun video there, Meower. Because I really did put in a lot of work into that, and I hope to get Episode 9 of my Final Fantasy retrospective done before the end of this year. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm trying to align myself to get to a good spot where I can dash like this. Because if I can dash like that... I figured that wasn't going to work. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get all the way to that one area to the very, very far right, because that's where the Dr. Light capsule of the stage is located. But, to get to where you need to be requires a lot of luck and timing with how you are supposed to get there, and I was able to get over there just fine with this. Alright, so we have ourselves the body armor for the shadow armor, so we'll take less damage like usual for any type of body armor when it comes to a Mega Man X game with that particular type of power-up. Okay, now we got that in our possession. Now, I don't care if we die. We don't even have to go through this way again if this game will cooperate with me. Ah, jeez. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, this is gonna... Yeah, as you can see, this is a live waster. No ifs, ands, or buts about that, and it's kind of ridiculous. But, you know, there is plenty of reason why you want to try to go through those things. That way you can get the goodies. Aw, jeez. Try it again. But don't worry, even if you do die and you get to continue, you can actually start back where your last checkpoint was. So at least that's the one mercy about this game that I can forgive, to an extent. But everything else is like, yeah, there's way too many problems with this game to begin with that it's not even funny. I know there's some people out there that may still like it, and I am one of those people who am to a degree, but this game is not perfect. It is very flawed. Ah, jeez! Did it again! It seems like a lot of work, basically, for the beginning of video game RPGs to Golden Sun. Great job with that. Oh, definitely thank you on that, Meower. I really appreciate your feedback. And yeah, they do take a long while for me to complete, if anything. Which is why it's taking a long time for me to get Episode 9 of my Final Fantasy retrospective done, because there's 6 games that I'm working on, well, big project games that cover the Evil East Alliance. And, yeah, that's quite a doozy of an episode that I'm working on. There we go. And there's the heart container right there. There we go. Okay, we're gonna refill our health here real quick, and then we'll continue. Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright, here's another Reploid researcher that we saved. And I think there's one more in this direction. Oh, jeez. Gotcha. And we got that switch done. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, come on, game. Really? Live waster. 100% of the time. Oh, jeez. Okay, here we go, and that leads us to the portal to the alternate reality of this stage. But yeah, we'll have to deal with a lot of acid rain while we're here. But hopefully it won't be that problematic. Probably is, because there's probably going to be spikes in this area, while we also have to deal with Nightmare Zero clones. But hopefully there's a lot of Reploid researchers we can get our hands on. Oh yeah, there's spikes. I knew there was going to be. Got it. Come on. These rain effects are killer on streaming compression, but not much you can do about it. Well, yeah, not much I can do about it. At this time, jeez. That was my fault. Yeah, the rain effects, they're really... they're really bothersome! Man, how many years has it been since I last played this game, and I don't remember where everything is about this stage. Okay. Okay, and if I remember correctly, yep, there's the next one. And I think the one thing about this stage that I'm not really fond of with how about this game that I'm not really fond of is how the layout seems to be where you can't see what's underneath you. That's why the sprites in the Super Nintendo games were so small, so that way you can actually see all your surroundings. But now, since you are so far down, it makes it easier to where, enemies are going to be able to damage you quite more often than usual. Okay. And, you know what? There. I don't care if I lose a lot of health because of this. I just want to take care of business. And I am taking care of business. And I think in this direction, I think this is what leads us out of here. After we take care of everything in this section. Is it? No. But it does lead us to a Reploid researcher who got stuck. Or who's down here being held hostage. Hello, Nightmare Zero. How many times are you gonna harass me, man? Yeah, he's gonna harass me numerous times. Okay. Now we can destroy that thing for good and finally go to where, what's his name is. Okay, yes, and of course by that name, I mean Dynamo, and get into another rematch with him. In this alternate bosses domain. How are you doing? Dynamo, hurry and get out of here! You are good at running away, aren't you? Very clever, but I am here for the nightmares. I've been gathering them, thinking that I might be able to enhance my powers. So, will you do me a favor? Give me all the DNA souls you have gathered. You think I will allow you to do that? I'll just go ahead and grab yours. Oh. Because you got plenty of them that I want. Ouch. Yep. I already obtained all of yours, so If anything, you are well, you're not deleted because you can, you know, come back whenever you want to, but you are defeated for good for this point on. Oh, give me a break. All right, that takes care of you at this time. Oh my goodness. I do apologize for any noise that you guys may hear. Oh, hey, we got another one for Zero. And what he got was, the Saber Plus. I think the Saber Plus, that actually gives you more damage with the, Z-Saber. A little more damage. But I don't know what else it equates to. That, or it increases the range. No, I don't think it increases the range. I think it does something else. Okay, we already took care of Infinity Maginian. We could try the Central Museum. But let's go to the magma area. Of course, we're gonna have to deal with this. Crap again. But so let's go ahead and take Zero for a change, and we're gonna test out the new abilities he has. And with the new abilities that he has, it should make it easier to where we can actually do more damage onto this guy. I say the famous last words, which are not famous at all. Okay. I'm being very quiet because if anything in the first playthrough made me realize that this just how annoying this boss is, it makes it even more difficult to try to maintain composure when you're trying to destroy it for good. But anyway, we don't even have to deal with those stupid rain effects anymore. I mean, thank frickin' riddance for that, if you ask me. But of course, we still have to deal with these jerks. And of course, by jerks, I mean the mechanical fireflies. Or the mechanical dragonflies, I mean. Come here. At least we can get some souls in the process, since they do tend to refill between every other time when we come here. I guess there's certain points when they do refill, so that way we can actually collect the souls again, so that way we can increase our rank again if we want to get access to those newer abilities that we can equip for our characters. Okay. Am I gonna... Not unless if I'm fast. But what you saw right there was a little bit of Zero's ability where he can do this when he's up above. He can actually cling him to ceilings, and that way he'll actually use his Z-Saber to slash down on enemies with ice projectiles. It actually can come in handy, to an extent. There we go. Got this butt munch, and now it's time for us to continue. And to get up to the alternate reality of this stage, we're gonna have to make a long trek upward. Oh! Well, not getting killed in the process, but... Not hard. I mean, there's hardly a lot I can do. Talking and playing is a lot difficult than it would seem. Don't blame me for for focusing. Don't blame me for focusing. Well, yeah, I mean, when I'm trying to play and keep commentary, especially when you're into something that has a lot of high-paced or high-speed action going on in the process. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Meower. But sometimes you just got to do the best you can, even if it's not perfect. Although I can't say don't jib-jab while you're trying to, when you're trying to go through this, because, well, it's not easy trying to keep on a great commentary at times. But if you get past that hurdle, then you should be okay. Alright. Now sometimes I look at the chat to make sure just to see if anybody's actually talking. Alright, now we're in the alternate reality of the magma area. And we're actually having to climb up it. While dealing more with the mechanical dragonflies who are giving us so much crap. But of course, when we go up against what's in here, then we come across some more of these fine Reploid researchers who we can actually, you know, rescue. And speaking of rescue, look what we got here, our first energy sub-tank. And it's about time we got that. I was wondering when that was going to come into play. And we only had one Reploid researcher we saved, but anyways, since we're coming here, we had to take care of Dynamo once more. So now we're here at this section again. Well, we're here at this boss section of the alternate reality of magma area, and now we're having to go up against Dynamo again. It's like, if he's in this alternate reality, shouldn't he be dead? Dynamo, you're pesky. You must be busy dying so many times. I won't die in such a trifle battle. You're always passionate. I want many souls, even yours. Not a good pep talker, are you? Anyway, I might have had the Z-Saber a bit too powerful right there to take all three of those green soul gems or whatever, or nightmare DNA souls. I can't beat you. Until next time. Well, if you can't beat me, then retire yourself there, Dynamo. Seriously, why do you even try to go up against X and Zero in the first place? Gosh, if anything, it should have been Vile, not you, who's giving us such a crap time. Okay. Go ahead and go to our next place. And by next place, I think we're going to make a trek back over to Commander Yamark's stage. So, this time we're going to play as Zero so we can get that other sub-tank on us. The energy sub-tank, that is, because that's what we can get in this level, too. We already have the weapon sub-tank, and now we have one energy sub-tank, and now we can get the other energy sub-tank, and I guess it's, either... Oh, man... I'm not even sure, though, guys. I think, in this stage... no, not this stage, but I think back in Wizard Wolffang stage, you can actually, get the, Back in Wizard, Wizard... Oh, jeez. Nope. Dang it. So we can't get it with Zero either. That's no good. Okay, I think I know what the problem, or what it is that we need to get up there. What we need to get up there, get from up there, we actually do need an ability that will actually make it to where we can actually move faster on foot, and not, you know, having to use the double jump. I miscalculated that wrong. We did need something else. Okay, stage select screen. Where can we go to next? We might as well take on Ground Scaravich once again, and let's go in with Blade Armor X once more. With feeling. Of course, we have to deal with this crap again with trying to go up against the totem poles. You know, that's just the sad part about this game, is that the music is the only thing that's good about Mega Man X6, whereas everything else is just complete and utter garbage. Now, granted, there might be people who actually like this game, and if they like this game, then all power to them. But I'm just saying that, you know, if Capcom wanted to do a much better job with this game, then they could have, you know, took it a bit more seriously. Okay, got that one. Now, take care of the robot totem poles. While also dealing with these guys. Okay, got him. Yeah, it's like, you want to use 0 for this stage more often than you have to. Because trying to use X, you're not gonna do well. I mean, you could probably do well, but it's just the thing is that, you know, it becomes more of a hassle trying to get things done without, you know, trying to figure out how to get around too much. Especially when going up against the robot totem poles. Because the robot totem poles, those totem poles are jerky. Okay. Oh. There we go. Still taking a lot of damage from that thing. Even if you try to touch that switch, it will still damage you. It's like, how is that even possible? Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got through the first half of this stage, and we're still... What we're trying to do is we're trying to find the alternate reality of the stage. We could take that portal, and I think it's in this room, if memory serves me correctly. I've been mistaken. I think this is the room where the Dr. Light capsule was. Yeah, I should have known. It's not this way. I thought it would be this way, but, nope. Come on, get over here. There we go. So yeah, just continue to do damage on the nightmare Reploids, and, that way you get... That way you get their nightmare souls, so that way we'll keep building on to what they have, you know, to what X has on them. Okay. There we go. There we go. And let's see if we can try to find that alternate reality. If we can't, then we're going to have to leave this level and come back. And I don't... Is it this way this time? It might be this way this time. There we go. Oh, you did... Oh, game. That's the thing that, you know, I really don't like about the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller, is that the D-pad could have been up to, you know, top-notch quality like the Wii U Pro Controller, but with that D-pad being a bit flimsy, it kind of does, you know, put a damper with just how great in quality that the product is. Oh. Oh, jeez. Okay, is it down here? Please tell me it's down here. Don't be joshing with me. Yeah, there it is. There we go. Yep, that's where we need to go. So, one time just to get here. Hey, I'm content. And we have rain inside this place. How does that make any sense for this reality? It doesn't. Just hope that we don't... there's probably going to be some Reploid researchers who we're going to need to save, since this is our first time coming here. But I will tell you, by the time when we get to Metal Shark player stage and, you know, go through his alternate reality, I'm going to say that's going to be quite a slobber knocker just to go through that portion. Okay. Yep, it's just only one this time again. Okay. Now, let's get that weapon out, the Meteor Rain, so that way, when we're going up against Dynamo for a 4th or 5th time, we can actually have this on us, and we can be all trigger happy. Dynamo, what are you doing here? I came here for the nightmares. I'm attuned to the fashions of the time, you know? Stay away from the nightmares. It's too dangerous. That's why they're worth checking. The nightmare souls are mine. You never learn. That's why nobody likes you as a character. Even the Maverick Hunters have a problem with you, Dynamo. And gamers have a problem with you. Just face it, nobody likes you. I don't like you. Gotcha. Well, you are nothing but chopped liver there, Dynamo. Well, I steal your nightmare souls. With great pride. I'm not strong enough. Well, of course. Why do you even bother trying to fight? God, did I already make that proclamation? Yes, I did. Okay. Another GA rank. And we got the Overdrive limited module. Okay. Okay, so, let's see. We could try the North Pole area again, but I'm afraid we're going to get blocked off. We went through that already, but then again, we haven't fought against Dynamo in that portion of the stage yet. We went through here, 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 not here, here, not here yet. So we went through 5 of the areas. So let's go to, actually, let's get another part in for X. Weapon plus. Oh, we can't do that. Power drive, weapon recover, overdrive. Let's get in a power drive. And for Zero, let's get you in an overdrive this time. There we go. I think we're good. Okay, so we already did it with X, so let's try it. Should I try it with Zero? Yeah, let's try it with Zero this time. We'll see how we see how long we get through here. Yep. We have to come through here. Well, we also have to deal with the Nightmare X, or no? No, we don't have to deal with Nightmare X in this stage. You know, it's one of those things I'm probably going to need to get, like, a dongle, so that way I can hook that to my Nintendo Switch and use the Wii U Pro Controller to play a game like this, because, well, like I said, the D-pad for the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller is craptastic. Oh! Wasn't paying attention. So much Dynamo reminds me of Girahim from Skyward Sword. Yeah, he kind of does. He's not that interesting of a, you know, of a sub-boss type of character or like a secondary antagonist like Vile is from the first game. And which is why they stopped bringing Dynamo after this game and they brought Vile back in for the 8th game, which I thought that was a godsend for that game. You know, even though Mega Man X8 is not the, is typically not that great of a game, it's pretty generic and average, but redeemable to a lot of people's eyes, but at least they brought back a fan-favorite character like, you know, Vile. Even if they did give him the full-on Boba Fett treatment. Anyways, so yeah, looks like going through this place, it's not that problematic as we thought it would be. And you figure that Zero would get hit by the chunks of ice from, with his feet, with the tips of his feet being all the way down there. But he's got some strong toes, even if he is a robot. One more. There we go. Now we're in safe ground. Okay, should the... Hopefully the, yes, we can go through here. Yeah, it's because if we, you know, go in this section, we can actually come up here, get the heart tank instead, but we do save those Reploid dogs. But I don't think we get the, I don't think we get what we need. But instead, we can actually go through here. And of course, I'm talking about the EX tank. I'll have to do a bit more research and see if the EX tank is actually in this stage or if it's in Metal Shark Player stage. Oh, jeez. Oh. One point, you think you're, you know, being a... Oh, God. Okay, it might actually be this way. Nope, we actually find a Reploid dog right there, but the thing is that we'll need the Shadow Armor as X once we get it, so that way we can actually come back to this part of the stage, because... Well... There's nothing we can really do about that one portion. And that's the only thing that we save right here? Are you serious? In this section? Man, I've been gypped. Okay, so by the time when we go through Metal Shark Player stage, we are going to need to make that as a priority. I have the Magic NS adapter. Works well with the Wii U Pro Controller on Switch. Yes, I do need to get that. Hopefully it's not that really expensive. Have you solved the mystery of the nightmare? That's not your business. Leave. The Nightmare Soul is nice DNA. I want that power. So I will take the souls you collected. You're not gonna take those souls. As I will gladly take them from you, since you are still a really big problem for both X and Zero. Alright, you're too serious. Well, no duh. He's fighting for what's right. He doesn't care if he's a hero, Dynamo. When are you gonna get that through when are you gonna get through that thick skull of yours that he doesn't really even care? Ugh, such a buffoon. Alright, his GA ranking still remained the same. And we got energy up 2 that time. Anyway, let's go ahead and save our progress. And still, they don't have the ability that we're looking for, so we're just going to have to continue looking through the alternate reality stages that we come across. And I think we went through all of them, but we're just only missing... it seems like a vast majority of the Reploids that we're trying to locate, they're actually located in this stage, the Recycle Lab. So without further ado, yes, we're going to go here next. So it's about time that we finally start making some progress. Okay, $23 on Amazon right now. Okay, cool. I will definitely keep that in mind. Thanks for the input there, Meower. But yes, Metal Shark Player in the Robot Junkyard Compactor Center or whatnot, yes. One of the more interesting stages, I will say, because you're riding on a ride armor, and if you're riding on a ride armor, that'll actually make you impervious from taking damage. But of course, the ride armor can only get you far. And by getting far, this is how far it's going to take you. Because from now on, you're on your own. And we're going to have to be quick. Because if we're on high elevation, we need to find a place where we can squat down. Because if we stand up, or if we're at a place that it's too high and that compactor crushes us, then yeah, we're going to be brown bread. Trust me. Okay. So just be very careful. And there's the first half of the stage completed, or the first checkpoint, rather. God, how is a Reploid supposed to survive from that? You figure he'd be brown bread or like smushed bacon. Man, funny ways I'm coming up. Yeah, it was fun while it lasted, but you know, that's kind of the thing that I'm really disappointed by, that later Mega Man X games, after Mega Man X3, didn't really utilize the ride armor that much in, you know, newer ways, because that's what made me like the ride armor function so much in Mega Man X3, if anything, was that there was so much that was different so many new and different things that actually made them very entertaining and enjoyable for the most part. But now, it's just like, with all Mega Man X games, it's nothing. When it comes to the ride armor. But then again, I guess you could say the ride armor in X4 having those hovers or whatever in Storm Owl's stage, they were unique. But still, not enough to warrant, to say, hey, this is really unique and this is a big upgrade from the game before. No, nothing like that. Okay, so get over here, Chumley. Let me steal your Nightmare Souls, because I have to go through this very long and narrow passageway without even dying. And, oh, it's actually that one that I'm supposed to get through where I'm not supposed to, you know, where I'm not supposed to die or whatever. But the thing is that, well, it actually leads you to a Dr. Light capsule, but the thing is that you have to have the correct, part in order for you to run in longer, you know, in faster strides in order to get access to that location with the blade armor. And the thing is, I actually don't even have it at this time, so we'll just take this passageway, and that will actually teleport us to the second area of Metal Shark Player's stage. But the thing is that what's different about this part of the stage is that it's not really an alternate reality. It's actually a part of the level. And with it being a part of the level, it actually makes it a lot easier. Oh! I screwed up. Yikes. There we go. I already got your Nightmare Soul, so get out of here. But, yeah... That's one of the big hubris. Yeah, you know, that is a major hubris when you're, you know, going through this portion. I mean, you got icy floors, and you got a trash compactor trying to, you know, do a number on you. And there's a compactor thing with spikes. Could this game get any more less forgiving? Yes, it can. Huh. This is probably the hardest stage in the entire game, and rightfully so. I mean, trying to get through this stage, it's like trying to go through it all blindfolded, and it's not even really worth it. It's like, if you can get through it, then, even in one setting, then consider yourself a master, because you're obviously going to take a lot of damage, and you're going to die a lot. Okay, so now to get up here, we're gonna need to, yeah, as you would have guessed, we're gonna have to do a little problem solving there, so that way we can actually... What? Oh, come on, game! I did not even... That was not me, that was the D-pad. I totally did not do that. Gosh. D-pad, why must you be so unresponsive at times? No, man, that's like, how the heck did that happen? Oh. If anything, I'm probably just gonna stay back right before I see if I can try to crawl up that thing. But we'll see. Oh, Jesus. So just wait. There, here we go. Stay down. There we go. Seriously, I've never had a game do that to me like that before. Why did it do that? Why don't you get him over here, Mr. Nightmare? Okay, if you come back, I don't care. I'm not gonna get your Nightmare Soul. Just to say, hey, I just came back and, Okay. Ugh. Oh, come on! I pressed the B button before. Oh, dang it, game. Oh, jeez. Hate the stage. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Oh! Yeah, almost every ice level is just because you can doesn't mean you should. Yeah, exactly. Ugh, gosh. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Yes. That is absolutely true. Okay. There. There we go. Okay, we're gonna try that again. This time with feeling. And good feeling. Okay. There we go. Come on. Oh, how did I miss that? Oh, come on! Can you get through there? Thank you. Man, why are the Mets so frickin' annoying for being one of the only being one of the only enemies that are just on low ground? Okay, there we go. Ah, enough's enough. I'm ready for this stage to be over with. And then I'll see about Metal Shark Player. Whether he likes it or not. You know, it just occurred to me. About all of the Maverick bosses I've encountered in this game, or in any Mega Man X game, they're all male. We don't really have that many female robot masters except for, you know, Splash Woman in Mega Man 9, but, you know, that was kind of lucky on our parts that we actually got to see a female robot master in that sense of the word. Ah! Are you serious? Ugh. Stupid. Ugh. Okay. Try that again. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that was some sweet parkour skills right there. I don't care what you say. That was awesome. I amaze myself sometimes at the things that I'm able to pull out of a whim. Oh. How could you miss twice? How did... Oh my gosh! Are you serious, game? Please. Thank you. Whatever you do, don't dash. Thank you. Ugh. It's like when you're squatting down, it's like your thumbs are sweating because you don't want to get squished. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go. Now I'm thinking. Oh, boy. Give me that heart container. And that Reploid I can save. Oh, yes! Finally! But do we have ourselves a sub-boss? Yes, we do. But he's not that much of a threat. As long as we can defeat it, then we should be golden. And if this is another one of those segments where it's much easier to have 0 on you. So that way you can get through this part without even dying so much. Oh, jeez. All right. Now I just need to take care of the top one. And that's not the place where I want you to be. Game! Seriously? Game? What the hey? How'd I pull that off? How did I pull that off, huh? Anyway, fill up your health before you die. Oh, how'd I miss? What? Oh, game! How could you do that? Ugh. Game can be a jerk. I think I haven't expressed that too much than I already should have. Oh, got half its health down, so I'm content. That will be able to do this a lot better this time. Oh, jeez. Quit throwing the bombs, please. Here. Okay, one more hit. And you know exactly where we need to... Oh, come on! That... Are you serious? What? I didn't even get it? Game! Come on! How did I not get that? Oh, man. Seriously, how did I not even get that? I can't believe... Stupid D-pad. Yeah, I know, at least I checkpointed. After that one bit, but still. Still. Not fair. Nah, I'm getting pelted with just random bullcrap. Ugh. Oh, come on, that should have reached. Okay. Game. How did... Still, I don't get how you... Just, like, you clip through him. Or clip through this boss. In that motion. I don't get it. Oh! Stupid D-pad. Seriously, I'm getting angry. Nintendo, I'm very disappointed in the D-pad for the Switch. I don't think I expressed that way too much. Oh, got it! finally. Now I just need to defeat. Oh. Don't dash. Whatever you do, don't dash. Got you. Oh, heavens to Betsy. That was ridiculous. But thank goodness. Man, I think I was gonna blow a gasket if that continued. But thank goodness that's not the case. Mercy. Alright, so here we are at Metal Shark Player. And it took us a while to get there, mind you. Anyways. When I look at you, Metal Shark Player, why am I instantly reminded of Armagon from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with your looks? You! What are you up to? Instead of investigating the nightmare, you are manipulating it! It's strange that you are not affected by the nightmare. You have excellent DNA, don't you? I'd like to analyze your DNA once. You must be Metal Shark Player, right? It doesn't matter. I'll get your DNA. Okay. You're not weak towards that. And you're not weak towards that. You're not weak towards that either. You're not weak towards that. Ah, you are weak towards that. Now that's cool. So, you're weak against Rainy Turtleoid's weapon, the Meteor Rain. Yep, that's all she wrote for you. Woo! Man. Very tumultuous. But at least we got it. And our GA rank is still there. We got the Metal Anchor. We also got Raku Kojin. Attack plus down buttons in the air. We got the Saber Extend, but still, not that fast ability that I need. Where am I going wrong here? Okay, so, okay, save. Thought we had that ability to where we could actually move faster, but no, we don't. Okay, yeah, continue. Okay, let's see. We got everybody here, except for that one person. Actually, let's take a look at our rescue list. So, what stage is this? Oh, that's the Amazon area. And we're missing 2 from the North Pole area. And I think I possibly might know where... Yeah, I think I know where one of them's located, at least. 2 from the Magma area, and I think I know where they are. 3 at the Recycle Lab, which is where we were with Metal Shark Player. And, oh, geez, Central Museum, we're missing 6. And I think it's in one of the rooms that I did not even bother to check. And the Inami Temple, we rescued everybody. There's 2 missing from the Laser Institute. And it's based on those 2 that are right above in the alternate reality. And 1 we're missing in the Weapon Center. Now, I can't remember where the one in the Weapon Center is, but if anything, I'd say that our next destination is going to have to be Metal Shark Player stage. Oh, wait a minute. I do have Hyper Dash. Oh, jeez. I better get that on me right now. Hyper Dash. That'll actually make it to where I can actually speed up a lot more normal, whoever I play as. Okay, so, anyways, let's go back to the Amazon area. And let's get Blade X. Because, well, yeah, that was a doozy of a level with just that BS that was going on. But anyway, we have the... Nope, that's not the Hyper Dash, but I guess they make it to where you dash a lot faster. But they make it to where you can actually, yeah, dash a lot further than usual. Okay. Nope, no nightmare in here. But yeah, that dash is gonna be oh so important. Hopefully to get what we need, rather. There we go. Now let's see if we can actually pull this off. If we can pull this off... Oh, yes we can. We finally got ourselves the energy tank right there. Alright, now we can leave the area. Even though we just went inside the area, we don't have to go through it again. And we got ourselves a life recover. Okay, save that. So we pretty much got that. Alright, so let's continue. And we got all in the Inami Temple, as I recall. And we're only missing a couple at Laser Institute, but we don't have the proper thing that we need. We could try the North Pole area, but if only we could get back up there. But we still haven't rescued the majority that are here within the Central Museum. And as you recall, we're missing 6 in this one level, and by those 6... one of them should have the hyper dash, or the hyper walk, or whatever it's called. And I think it's... Hey, we glitched the system. Yep, it is this one. Man, talk about a system glitch. Ouch. So there's more than one room where, you know, a lot of these guys are still missing from. Okay, I guess there must be 6 rooms that we haven't even checked out yet. Yeah, but as I said, if you're going through this level, go in as 0, because he's definitely going to save you a lot of stress. Just going into these specific areas. And of course, we're going to have to climb up. Alright. That's done. Move forward. We're trying to look for that one area, or at least few, no, or at least 1 or 2 areas where the missing Reploid researchers are. And when I say Reploid researchers, I just mean by missing Reploids in general. And I don't think they're in this room, even though it was wishful thinking on my end. But we are seeing a lot of crap coming after us. But hey, more nightmare souls the better, I guess. And before we actually destroy that, let's go downwards. So that way, we can actually get these. Oh, we can't even get it? Bollocks! Yep, it revived. Oh well, we got all the nightmare souls we can. So we're gonna have to make our way back up. And watch out for more of this crap that's trying to crush us mercilessly. But at least we don't have to worry about the nightmares giving us any more trouble in this area. Okay. That's enough of that. Oh yeah, you're already hurting. Not anymore, though. Okay. Is this the last area we need to go to find the missing Reploids? I don't think it is. And my sources say... no, it is not. Because by going this way... we're actually opening ourselves to some trouble And by trouble, I mean to where the portal is. The portal to the alternate reality. That one section where everything was raining. Inside this hyper reality. Yep. So avoid that at all costs. And we'll just keep going. Ooh. Yeah. I think that's enough of this stage. We'll come back. No, but we did get another thing from one of the Reploids we saved. But still, it's not the thing we're looking for. Probably have to go into magma. I'll probably have to go into the Blazing Heat next stage if I can't even get access to the last person. Because maybe they have what I'm looking for. And it's just 2 people. Yep, have to do this again. Where it says we glitch the system. So basically, it acts like a computer of some sort. And I do apologize, guys, if you know, me going through these stages so many times just to get all what I need is really boring you. But, you know, that's just how this game runs by, you know, with, you know, trying to figure out how to get through it all with saving all the Reploids and all. And I think that's an achievement if you can manage to save all the Reploids who are being held hostage. If anything, if Bad Gamers, if my good friend Bad Gamer was watching, he'd probably go on a tirade just spewing about how much he hates this game with a flaming passion. You know, I think anybody would. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, here's something different. And there are some Reploids that need saving. But I don't know if it's gonna be all of them who we need to save, but only one way to find out. Well, that's not all of them, but there's only 2 left in this stage, and hopefully we can get them. But I highly doubt it. But who knows? Okay. One more time. And hopefully they have it. Okay, this is different. Yes! This is what I'm looking for. Thanks, game. Thanks for being my pal. Even though we probably are not pals. And it's not down here. Ooh, ouch. Took damage. Like a boss. Okay, there's the last one right there. Okay. And hey, there's the heart container too, so we found that. Might as well give it to 0 while we're at it. Okay, that takes care of that. So let's get out of this stage for good, since we saved everybody now. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh yes, the Speedster, that's what we're looking for. The Speedster, that will actually make it to where we can actually get access to the last piece of the, or the headpiece for the Shadow Armor in Metal Shark Player Stage. And you shall see what I mean. And we also need that dash ability too, so let's go ahead and equip that part for X. I would have selected, you know, Quick Charge, but we'll take Quick Charge off for the time being, and we'll put in Speedster, because Speedster, it's gonna be a big help. Nope, that doesn't work. Power Drive, we'll just keep that. And let me show you what I mean. And hey, Jeff, thanks for hosting the stream too, man. Glad that you were able to. Anyways, let's go back to Metal Shark Player, since I can now show you how the whole Speedster thing works. And let's put in the blade armor. And let me show you how fast X can go. A lot different from what you could just plainly see. Now, he'll go fast when he's by himself, so it doesn't really affect the ride armor as one would hope for, but hey, if anything, I'm content. So yeah, you can actually see just how much faster and how much more reliable this is for X to get through some of these later parts of the game. And this is going to make it to where we'll actually get the... pardon me. This will actually make it to where we can actually get access to the headpiece for the shadow armor. As long as we play our cards right, of course. And I'll show you what the shadow armor is capable of. Oh boy. Not what I wanted to see. Oh! Yeah, that wasn't what I wanted to see out of the level. But, anyway, you get a good idea just how fast this thing is. Ugh. There we go. Okay. But yeah, it's just much better when it's fast like that. It does make getting through these levels a bigger breeze than usual. But still! Why would they have that thing? That thing! Why doesn't it even need to be there? Oh, dang it! Stupid stage glitches. And I'm not talking about the natural glitches that you find in the game. You know, the parts of the stages where they screw up themselves. Okay. I want to get through that last part. Oh, jeez! Jeez! I wasn't paying attention. Ugh. Man, how did that happen? Okay. Thank you, Ride Armor. You did well, but I need to go on foot by myself. Ah! Stupid D-pad. Got me again. That's my main enemy when it comes to Nintendo side-scrollers on the Nintendo Switch. It's not tough enemies. It's not, you know, glitches or anything like that. It's the D-pad. Yeah, I'm seriously getting that magic thing for my Nintendo Switch Pro. I mean, for my Nintendo Wii U Pro controller to be functional on the Nintendo Switch, because seriously, I don't know how much longer I could take with this, you know, with how the D-pad is so unresponsive on the Nintendo Switch Pro controller at times. I mean, it's not so much as a matter of it being unresponsive, it's just so many parts that are just complete bullcrap. No! I did not have that much trouble going through this stage. Going through the beginning portions of the stage firsthand. But why is it that it, now's the case? I don't know. But, I'll tell you, it's really making me quite upsetting. So hopefully everyone's enjoying the live stream so far. And hopefully that they're seeing a lot of this game, which they never thought they would see otherwise. Oh! The glitch killed me. The glitch killed me. Yeah. Those glitches and those in-stage glitches can be quite a doozy. Ugh. That was my fault. I was trying to get through on the other side there, but I jumped the gun there. Okay. I'll be glad when I'm fully done with this game, so I can move on to another game. Whew. Oh, the glitch. Gotcha. Whatever you do, don't dash. Thank you! Alright. When the D-pad is rocked side to side or up to down, it does read a perpendicular input, which is awful for a game like this especially. Yes, you're absolutely right there, Meower. You're not wrong. This is why, saying that you have the magic Nintendo Switch analog or whatever to make it where, the D-pad on the, or make it to where the dongle for that, or that peripheral working well with when you have the Wii U Pro controller instead, that does make a lot of difference. But we're plowing through this okay. We just are. And it's a shame that you can't destroy those. Would have been nice. And I didn't mean to shoot that Nightmare Soul. But it's okay. There we go. Come on. We should be getting close. Here. Let me take that from you. Oh! Stupid, stupid, stupid nightmare. Only that, if only that stupid stage hazard wasn't in the way, but can't win them all, I suppose. Not especially when you have artificial difficulty like that thing getting in your way. And why are they in such weird, erratic colors? Alright. Gosh. You guys are sucky. I'm talking about the enemies, not... not the, Okay, there we go. Alright, let's try this again. This time with style. I'm gonna have to choose shoot a charge shot from the X-Buster to, you know, get this party going. But speaking of which, or speaking of charge shots, I'm really surprised that Devil May Cry 5, if you pre-order the digital deluxe edition of the game, you'll actually get Nero to wear, or have a, to have a piece of... What?! Gosh! Oh, man, I can't do this when, you know, when that thing's in the way. So, we're gonna have to leave this stage and come back. I can't even get through it when that hazard is just blocking my way. It's not possible. Man. Okay, let's try it again. But too bad my lives are gone, since I wasted them all trying to get through this stage. Oh, jeez. No, we're trying it again. Hopefully, we'll have better luck this time. But of course, those are just famous last words, guys. I just hope that stage glitch is not there, because if it is, then we're gonna have to try again. Because I can't get through that part when that stage glitch is actually blocking that way. It's like, it's not possible. And if it's there, then I'm gonna be angry. Oh, it's still there! No, no, no. Alright. We'll go through this stage just to get it out of the way here. Because we still need to rescue those 2 Reploids who are still being held captive. Here, maybe we should try this. Oh, that doesn't work. Here, I thought that would actually work, but it doesn't. Okay, got it. Now let's get out of here. And the last 2, if I recall correctly, they're actually down at the bottom portion of the level. You know, when we have to go up a... Come on, get over here. At least I can grab these souls again. I guess we can go through the levels multiple times just to get the nightmare souls for whoever character we're getting, or we're playing as. There we go. Ooh, get off there. Alright, you again? Sure, we'll play your game. There, maybe we can do this. Yeah, look at that. Watch this. Yeah, there we go. Now we're making some progress, just destroying that thing fast. So just keep doing this numerous times. And just watch the damage just come along, trekking like that. Okay. Yeah, I think we want to take the bottom path this time, because I think I remember taking the upper path from before. Yeah, this is the one where we're... Because this is where we're going to find the remaining 2 Reploids at. Reploid researchers. Ooh. Jeez! Oh, I did? Ugh, gosh. And I probably should say to myself, Double R, what do you need to worry about? I mean, you got... I mean, even if you die, you could still use a continue right before this section. And you know what? You would be true. But honestly, I would have to say this is probably the best spot for X, if anything. Oh, never mind. We got it. And there's our first one that we needed to save. And I think the second one is actually within this vicinity where we have to crawl up or climb up. Yeah. Because we have to fight this Chumley. Again. With rising fire. Oh, I couldn't even get it. Get the last one. Oh, couldn't get it. Don't you dare take him. There we go. Alright, come on. Move up. Let me get your other one. Oh, come on. You can't be that cruel. There we go. There we go. Okay, now that's done with. Now we can get out of this stage, because we saved everybody now. Yes! Oh, hey, we did get the ultimate buster. So, that's good. Alright. Let's continue. Now, hopefully we can get through Metal Shark Player's stage without any problems with Blade Armor X. But I highly doubt it. If that stage glitch is still there, then I'm gonna be upset. I think this will be the last thing I'll show you guys tonight. You know, getting the remaining armor piece for the Shadow Armor. And then maybe we'll try to get the whatever remaining Reploid researchers that were missing, or you know, Reploid hostages that are in these stages that we can actually rescue. And then we'll finish up the game. But it probably won't be until maybe next week when we'll get to it. Because I think this Wednesday I want to return to Chrono Trigger. Or no, I'll do a fighting game this Wednesday, and then Thursday I'll return to Chrono Trigger, and then the weekend, of course, is You Cannot Be Serious right now. You cannot be serious right now. Oh my god. I did not want to experience this, so we're gonna have to try, guys. I withered enough patience for us to try to get through this portion without, you know, going through so much crap. These things. And you can't destroy them. Why can't you destroy these things? I hate artificial difficulty. Artificial difficulty like that is not fun. This isn't looking good. Well, yeah. But, we'll try. I mean, we got to. Even if we have to dash over there on foot, we'll make the best of it we can. I mean, that's the only thing we have going by there, Meower. And here's to hoping we actually get there without any problems. Funny how my... Oh, but then again, I did save those 2 Reploids, so that's why my lives counter went back up to 2. Okay. Ugh. Mercy. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, it's a good thing that I... Oh my god, I did it! I did it! Look at that! Would you believe that? I wouldn't believe it either, but I did. Oh boy. Come here. I can't believe I pulled that off. And I pulled that off too. So, here we are. We got the last piece of the shadow armor, the head armor. To swing the saber faster by analyzing it. Okay. Alright, we got that. And there's the portal to the other side. The alternate reality of the recycle area. Now let's go through there. Thanks for the Kappa, Meower. Feelings mutual. But anyway, we're going to go through this section. And by going through this section, it's an auto-scroller. But we have to ride the ride armor while we're doing this. And I think this is more of a godsend, if anything, because riding the ride armor... It's going to make this place a lot easier. But of course, make sure that you dash. And you know where the enemy placement is, so that way you can grab their souls or their items that they drop. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, geez. Jerks. Jerks those things are. You know, that they're in the alternate reality where, you know, they make it to where, you know, you can't even go over them or, you know, when you're riding the ride armor. So sad that you can't destroy them either. Those blocks, whatever they are. Just tell me that they don't show up here, because if they do, this is not going to bode well for us. Okay, they don't. Oh, thank goodness the game does give us a little mercy at that point. Okay, I think this is as far along as we can get. And yes, this will take us to where Dynamo is. So go ahead and get the Meteor Rain, and let's pump some Meteor Rain into that Reploid Mercenaries canisters. Long time no see. Dynamo, why are you here? Nightmare souls. They're very good. I will get the souls that you collected. Yet? Are you sure? Because I'll just steal yours. Which I did already, which you don't have anymore. There we go. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I love it. Alright. I still can't win. Bye, X. You can never win, Dynamo. That's just how it is. We're still at the GA rank for X. We got the shock buffer, the hyperdrive, and the head part S for the shadow armor, and shadow armor has been complete. And I guess I ought to show you what the shadow armor looks like. So, if anything, let's go to, oh man, I don't even know who we could go to. Where, you know, this, I mean, wearing the shadow armor would be a very big benefit. Let's see. Let's take a look at the, rescue list. Okay, the North Pole area, we're still missing 2. Oh, geez, we can't even get up there with, yeah, we can't even get up there with just the, shadow armor. We have to use the blade armor to get up there. Laser Institute, we're still missing a couple. But then again, oh, you know what? Laser Institute, let's go there. That'll be perfect. So let's go back to the Laser Institute, and this time we're going to be using the Shadow Armor X. And hello there, Flame Chocobo, welcome to the stream. I'm just showing off what the Shadow Armor does as we get the remaining Reploids who we didn't save yet, and we'll conclude this episode. But anyway, if you charge, you actually do, you know, a charge, Crescent Slash with your Z-Saber. And obviously this, you know, this form for X, he's supposed to look like a ninja. So, that's obviously what this ability pays an homage to, if you're wondering about that. But he can penetrate through enemies more easily with that armor. And notice how the damage on the armor is actually, I mean the damage taken from the armor is actually quite reduced down from, you know, the other ones. And notice that when you're attacking with the your X-Buster, you can actually shoot out shurikens. And I pretty much like that ability about this blade. Anyway, we're going down here. While still having to deal with this bullcrap. Oh, didn't want to go that way. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, why are they not coming through over here? You have to beat... Yes, you do. And I guess we have to go at the top here, since we can't even get access. Okay. And notice that the... And notice that the Z-Saber, or, yeah, the Z-Saber for the Shadow Armor is, it actually attacks a lot more quickly than usual. And notice how, you know, when it comes to the spikes, that the spikes are less hazardous for me when I'm going over them. Yeah, as you can just plainly see, the spikes are almost like they're non-existent. Come here. Oh, I couldn't even get you. That's okay. Time to rescue them Becks. By rescue them Becks, you mean Mighty Number 9's Beck? No, thank you. Because we know how atrocious Mighty Number 9 is. Okay, now we saved those guys. Now we can get out of it. No. No, get that back there. Okay. Wait, we can't even leave it? Wait. What? Then again... What in the world? Now that's a first for me. Never had this happen to me before. Oh, didn't want to do that. Now we gotta fight. Now we gotta fight this Joker again. If you're talking about Dynamo, yes. That's the Joker who you're referring to. Notice how high I'm jumping, too, when I, you know, standing on the ground when I push the up button. Never really noticed that, and if I did, then it's been a while since I've seen it in action, that ability. Get down here. There we go. So I think in order for us to actually hurt Dynamo, we're gonna have to actually, he's the guy I farmed to get the PA rank. Yeah, Dynamo. Yeah, he's a good guy to farm to get a strong ranking. Because his Nightmare Souls are like 200 a wallop. But the thing is, he is pretty strong. Even with your Crescent, the Crescent Slash from the Z-Saver. Yeah, just look at that. It's like one of those things where you're gonna need the, Oh, here we go. That's what I want to see. Hey, my Z-Saber is stronger than yours. Okay, finally. Got it. But I did get his, but I did get those Nightmare Souls from him. He only has 3 every time you fight him in a battle, so... I'm not up to defeating you. You never are. You're just good at running away, Dynamo. That's just all you are, man. Give it up. Anyways. Hey, we got up to the PA rank as X this time. So we get access to 4 of those slots that we can use. Oh, man. That just leaves us with 1 more area for us to actually fight off, you know, Dynamo. But if anything, I think we already made enough progress for today, and it's already running late on my end, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to exit out of here and, you know, log off for the night as well. So, sorry I had to cut things short, guys, but unfortunately this is as far as long as we'll get. But next time when we come to Part 3 of Mega Man X6 through the Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2, we will finally finish it for good. And then at some point we will move on to the infamous and oh so atrocious Mega Man X7. So yeah, be ready for that. And just so you guys know, as you remember, tomorrow night there's not going to be a live stream because I go to bed in the afternoon and I have to be in at work at midnight during the midnight hours to work. So that's why you're not going to be able to see a stream by then. But on Wednesday night, we will return to another fighting game. I mean, we will return back to, I think, Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, and we'll probably either play Street Fighter 2 Turbo or Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, or just go back to Street Fighter Alpha 3 and do some casual matches and maybe play some online. But I do need to get back to playing another fighting game, since it has been a while since I've been playing fighting games, so that ought to be a lot of fun to get there. And so anyway, guys, if you like what you see, then be sure to hit that follow button right above the video player so that way you're notified through emails whenever I go live with my live streams. If you like me as a content creator, follow me on youtube.com/RRPGReviews. And also, big thing to keep you all in mind with is that in order to follow me on social media, you need to follow me at facebook.com/RRPGReviews, which I am putting in the chat as of right now, so that way you can actually go there as of right now and follow my Facebook fan page. And also be sure to follow me on twitter.com/RRPGReviews, so that way you can stay up to date with my Twitter, since I also post on there. And also I'll put in my YouTube channel, so that way you are notified whenever I go, whenever I have my content up and created and ready for you all on there. And also be sure to follow the Geek Fighters with our own Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/thegeekfighters. And we do collab live streams every Saturday, and we just got finished with El Shaddai Ascension of the Metatron back on this past Saturday, and we are starting with Suikoden 1 this coming Saturday, and then the Saturday after that we will start our live stream sessions on Saturday through October by playing Ghostbusters the video game through the PC. And also be sure to follow both 16-Bit Jeff and Fighter Chaos with their own individual Twitch pages, so that way you are supporting them and you can, watch them with whatever streams that they decide to do. But they're currently taking a break with their live streams at this time, or I know that Fighter Kaus is, while 16-Bit Jeff is over at Twitch Gaming instead. So if you want to follow them there, you can. And you can also follow us on Discord. We do have a Discord group. And if you want to get access to our Discord, then be sure to scroll down below the video player of what you see for this live stream. And you can click on that link, and that will take you to our Discord page. So you can stay up to date with us on there as well if Facebook and Twitter are not your cup of tea. And you can just mingle with us and just have a lot of fun. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you all joining me for tonight's live stream. I had a lot of fun going through this game, even though it was very tumultuous for a lot of things, especially when we were in Metal Shark player stage, but we did get a lot done with trying to get our ranks up to a certain degree. But hey, I really enjoyed my time with you all tonight. So without further delay, I just want to say you all have yourselves a good morning, a good afternoon, or mostly a good evening. But for the most part, you have yourselves a very fantastic day. And this is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed and game on, gamers. And I'll see you Wednesday night when we get back on track with another fighting games through the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. So I'll see you then. And to sign off, I just want to end off by saying, peace out!